What does the ocean mean to you? The ocean is inspiration, discovery, wonder. Deeper you go, the higher you reach. Immerse yourself in a masterpiece. Inspired by the ocean's power, elegance, and motion. Discover sleekness, style, sportiness. Enter the future in just 3.8 seconds. Innovation meets acceleration.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the star of our show, the all-new BYD Seal. And the first model, equipped with BYD developed CTB technology, integrate blade batteries seamlessly into the body of the car. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Celine Lee.
My name is Michael Su. I'm from BYD Asia Pacific.
And allow us to walk you through with the epitome of automotive luxury with the BYD Seal. So in the next 15 minutes, we will touch points on the remarkable features of the BYD Seal, showcasing its cutting-edge design, driving dynamic safety and performance that are bound to inspire and captivate us all. So first up, Michael, how about you share with us what are the models available in Malaysia?
Of course, Lin. So we are very excited to bring the BYD Seal into the Malaysian market because the Seal is the latest flagship sedan from BYD, full of technology. And in Malaysian market, we have two variants. So there is a premium, of which the range is 650 kilometers. We also have a performance variant, whose range is 580 kilometers. So we provide full color options for you to choose. So on the stage, you can see the Aurora White, and there is the Atlantis Grey. There's also a Cosmo Black. And on the stage in the middle, you'll find the Arctic Blue, which is a special color for the performance variant, which is my favorite choice. What's your favorite color, Celine?
So my personal favorite has got to be the Atlantis Grey on the left. I'm always a vivid fan of dark exterior colors. And now that we are on the exterior, ladies and gentlemen, let's also take a moment to appreciate the exterior design of the BYD Seal. So much like the name suggests, the BYD Seal is inspired by the concept of ocean aesthetic. So at the front, it is easily recognizable with our W floating LED daytime running lights. Down under, you have got your ripple lamp showdown lighted up on both sides. Now at one glance, you got yourself with a new X-Face design, which is really cool. And you know a car looks sporty when you have your number plates on the plate in the front. So as we glide across the side profile of your BYD Seal, ladies and gentlemen, you now get your NFC sensor on the mirror cap next to your driver's seat. So what does that tell you? It tells you that you can now get into the car with just a card in your hand. Over here at the side, we have got your hidden and pop-up door handles with the BYD logo. Down under, you have your 19-inch wheel alloy, and at the top, you have a super huge glass roof. Beautifully made, stretches all the way to the rear of the car without a break. So at the rear, you are gonna love the marine-inspired taillight that stretches out the entire width of the car. The lights, the crisp and sharp, especially if you're taking your BYD Seal on a night spin. So there's one particular design feature that I like to highlight on our BYD Seal Performance Edition. Now we tend to notice a lot of the automakers out there, when they put out a badge at the rear of the car, they tend to indicate and they tend to show you the engine version of the car, such as 1.5 liter, 2 liter turbo. But for our BYD Seal Performance Edition, we want to showcase you our performance time. So the number and the letter 3.8S indicated at the rear tells you just exactly how fast this car can accelerate from 0 to 100 in just 3.8 seconds. So it's definitely a unique design feature to highlight. So overall, the BYD Seal is very well proportioned, but ladies and gentlemen, the true gem lies within. So Michael is going to walk us more about the interior of the car.
Notice there is a multifunctional steering wheel, and above the dashboard there is a huge head-up display. So the head-up display can help the driver to focus on the road condition for better safety. And next to the steering wheel there is a huge 50.6 rotatable touch display, so you can change all the car settings in that display. In the center console there is a very beautiful design, the crystal-like gear shift. And around it, there are many physical buttons related to the driver's controls. And in the center display, there is a function called the 360 camera. So when you drive the car in low speed and narrow city streets, or when you're trying to park the car, the 360 camera can help you check the surroundings of your car. It's super convenient. And when you and your family sit in the car, you'll enjoy the beautiful design, the panoramic sunroof, because you can enjoy the beautiful scenery in Malaysian cities, but also it is a double-layer glazing sunroof, which can protect you and your family from the sun with the UV resistance. And the BYD Seal also, it got a lot of space in the interior. Is that correct, Celine?
That's right. So I agree with Michael that the true flair for the BYD Seal has to be the interior. Now for once, you're going to love the bolstered sport seats at your front passengers, enveloping you with an embrace as you embark on your journey. I love the additional premium touch to your headrest where you have the BYD word stitches into them. And at the rear passenger seats, ladies and gentlemen, as you sit down, there are ample of headroom and legroom available. Now, because this is an electric car, so we do know that there's no transmission tunnel at the center whatsoever. So gliding your foot from the left all the way to the right is a complete breeze. Now, let's also touch about the practicality of your car at the rear compartment. So down center, you have got your directional air vents, 2 USB charge ports, and for parents with onboarding babies and toddlers, you can also locate your ISOFIX mounting points at the outboard passenger seat. So there are also reading lights with touch sensors at the top, so it becomes really handy, especially if you load your items or even your little ones at night. So what about boot capacity? So when you pop up your tailgate, that will reveal you a boot size of 400 liters. You can also do a rear split 60-40 for a flat loading bay. So putting in your baby pram, your luggages is not a problem. And down under, you have an underneath storage with your tire repair kit. Now being electric also, we're definitely expecting a front trunk, which is what we call as the frunk. So an additional 50 liters of space right here at the middle center. Now for extra practicality, so you can store away your charging cables whenever you don't need them. So we understand BYD Seal has also equipped itself with a string of safety features. So Michael will enlighten us about that.
Yes, so talking about safety, many of you have been familiar with the BYD's blade battery. Because in BYD, we design and manufacture the battery by ourselves, and there are a lot of strict testing upon the battery. And on the Seal, we also introduced a leading technology called C2B, which is cell to body, because the blade battery is not only an energy provider, but also works as a structural component for the car's chassis. So the strengthen the car body can get, the more safety for the cabin. And also the higher torsional rigidity, because C2B helps the car's body has a precise and nimble handling experience for the driver. There's also technology called ITAC, which is Intelligent Torque Control System, because on the performance variant is all-wheel drive version. There's a front motor, there's also a rear motors. So the ITAC can distribute the torque between the front motor and the rear motors. So it's also very safety. So imagine when you drive the car in the rainy days on the highway, the wheels can easily get spin and the car sliding, which is super dangerous. And the ITAC can distribute more torque to the wheels that has more tractions to keep the stability and safety of the car while you're driving it. So it's about the safety features. And because the BYD Seal is a sport sedan, and the performance also really matters. So tell us more about performance, Celine.
That's right, so let's dive straight into the performance of the BYD Seal presented to you today. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off with the BYD Seal Premium Edition on my right in white. So it generates a maximum motor power of 230 kilowatt with a maximum torque of 360 Newton meter. So the car can accelerate from 0 to 100 in just 5.9 seconds, and on a single charge you get to travel up to 650 kilometers. So this one right here is available as a rear-wheel drive setup. On the other hand, at the center stage, the one in Arctic Blue, this is our performance edition for our owners who are opting for a sportier version. It gives you a maximum motor output of 390 kilowatt with a maximum torque of 670 Newton meters. So 0 to 100, you should know by now, in just 3.8 seconds. And on a single charge, you can attain your electric driving range up to 580 kilometers. And like Michael mentioned, the Performance Edition is available as an all-wheel drive setup. Now, so with a drag coefficient of 0.219, coupled with the aerodynamic design, ladies and gentlemen, now the car is quick, the grip is firm, and the steering is very responsive. So Michael, what about charging time?
Yeah, so on BYD Seal, you've got the traditional AC charging ports, so which is used for your home charger. You charge overnight, and you've got enough range for day's drive. And on BYD Seal, we also upgraded the DC fast charging. So now it can support 150 kilowatts of the fast charging. So what does that mean? Is that you can charge the BYD Seal from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes, which is super quick. And on BYD Seal, there's a function called V2L, vehicle to load, that you can use electricity from the battery to power your household appliances. Super convenient, right, Celine?
That's right. So if you're going for your camping outdoor, you can always carry your portable coffee machine with you, because you can now power up your electric appliances with the BYD Seal alone. So ladies and gentlemen, with all these remarkable features that were presented to you, I'm sure that many of you have been on the pins and needles waiting for the magical number, the pricing. So feasting your eyes on the screen, ladies and and gentlemen, the all-new BYD Seal Premium Edition is now available at an unbeatable price of just 179,800 ringgit. So on the other hand, for our top-of-the-line spec performance variant, it is now yours for only 199,800 ringgit. So 4 days ago, when we know we are launching the BYD Seal, the amazing team from BYD